the education that is available to people who are either beginner or advanced, the supports available for riders who are beginner or advanced, and lastly, the coaching that's available for riders who are beginner or advanced.
So I think as a beginner, especially online, if you Google a few things, there's quite a lot of information out there to get you
Mm,
through them early
mm,
stages. I think the information does leave some blanks, as any content do. You're trying to give them as little as possible so they don't overload, but it's proof that they understand it.
yeah,
And as you probably know, everyone has such different experience when trying stuff. So one
yeah,
person will have one problem with a trick, another person. So when people are making these tutorials and stuff, it doesn't cover all these points. But generally, from like beginner to intermediate, there's a decent amount of resources out there. And then when you start wanting to get into that intermediate to advance, then it's when you kind of need more of a coach,
yeah.
especially to speed up the process. Uh, I mean, I'm very much self-taught, and the process takes a lot longer and it's a lot more painful. So that's kind of the benefit to a coach is you get to learn all the shortcuts and yeah, and just be able to learn in a safe way because there's so many ways you can learn tricks to reduce risk, to reduce that chance of injury, like we were mentioning earlier,
Mm,
which a lot of people don't know about until they get guided down their routes.
yeah,
And
sure.
then I think the off-water stuff isn't really emphasized enough. I'd say especially the trampoline side of things. Like you look at any top-end wakeboarder, chances are if you saw them on a trampoline, your mind will be blown. So because they've just got such good repetitions of just throwing stuff around, they just have such a good understanding of where they are in the air, then mimicking that on the water is just way easier.
Mm, yeah, sure thing. The transfer is direct, right? I can see that. I mean, I know that from my personal experience when I used to ride, it really does make a huge difference. I probably learned all of my verted tricks on the trampoline first before throwing them on the water. Um,
Yeah.
Obviously there are some slight differences.
Yeah, there's slight
Mm,
differences, but if you can get a rough idea and like just
mm,
kind of, especially if you can have a handle set up so it really
mm,
mimics what you're doing with the handle, then yeah, then all you're doing is adding in